Problem number 2 on Thevenin's theorem. Question is to find Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Equivalent circuit across A and B. The diagram given is this is minus plus 2 times Vx, then resistor 2 ohms, then one more resistor of 2 ohms, (2 ohms), (5 ampere) plus minus Vx, 6 ohms, and these are the two terminals A and B. So we need to find equivalent of this like this, that is Thevenin's equivalent circuit of this entire fixed part. Now solution. First I will find VTH, calculation of VTH, Thevenin's equivalent voltage. So from the diagram I can say VAB equals to, suppose say I am assuming I1 flowing in mesh 1, I2 is flowing in mesh 2, and I3 is flowing in mesh 3. So VAB is nothing but 6 times I2. Calling this as equation number 1. VAB is voltage across the terminals A and B. Now for that I need to find I2. So I will go by applying the KVL. So from figure I can say I1 is 5 ampere. From figure I1 is 5 ampere. Now the approach for solving the problems on Thevenin's and Norton's is same, because we find VTH and IN in both the cases, and from that we find the equivalent resistance, RTH in case of Thevenin's and RN in case of Norton's. So the steps for analysis remains the same. So applying KVL to mesh 2, it will give me minus 2 into I2 minus I3 minus 6 I2 minus 2 times I2 minus I1 equals to 0. On simplification you should get it as minus 10 I2 plus 2 I3 is equal to minus 10. Call this as equation number 3. Now KVL to mesh 3. KVL to mesh 3. Since there are no current sources, we can easily apply the KVL in both the meshes. So it will give me 2 times Vx minus 2 times I3 minus I2 is equal to 0. Now for Vx, what I will do, I will draw this branch. This is plus minus Vx, and the resistance is 2 ohms. I1 is flowing in this direction, I2 is flowing in this direction. So I can say Vx is 2 times I1 minus I2. The current entering, we subtract the current entering from the negative terminal from the current entering the positive terminal. That is, leaving is always positive, entering is negative. So 2 times I1 minus I2 is Vx. Now what I will do, I will substitute this Vx over here. So call this as equation number 4, this as 5. On substituting 5 in 4 and simplification, you should get the equation as minus 2 times I2 minus 2 times I3 is equal to minus 20. This is equation number 6. Now on solving 3 and 6, you will get the values of I2 and I3. So on solving equations 3 and 6 simultaneously, we'll get the value of I2 as 2.5 amperes and I3 as 7.5 amperes. Now from equation 1 I can calculate VAB, which is nothing but Thevenin's equivalent voltage, that is 6 times I2, that will be 6 into 2.5, so that will be 15 volt. This is how we have found the value of VTH. Now we will find the value of IN. For finding the value of IN, I will redraw the circuit by short circuiting the terminal. So the diagram is plus, this is minus plus 2 times Vx, 2 ohms, plus minus Vx, 6 ohms, 2 ohms, 5 ampere, and here we replace with the short circuit branch to find the short circuit current. I call it as IN. I will call it as IN. Now from figure, suppose I assume I1, I2, I3 and I4. So I can say from figure my IN will be I4 and I1 is already 5 ampere. So these two things I know from figure. Now I'll apply KVL and find the rest of the current. So applying KVL to mesh 2, so it will be minus 2 into I2 minus I1 minus 2 I2 minus I3 minus 6 I2 minus I4 is equal to 0, and I1 is 5 ampere. So minus 2 I2 plus 2 times I1 minus 2 times I2 plus 2 times I3 minus 6 I2 plus 6 I4 is equal to 0. So on simplification you get the equation as minus 10 I2 plus 2 I3 plus 6 I4 equals to minus 10, calling this as equation number 2. Now applying KVL to mesh 3. KVL to mesh 3. The equation will be 2 times Vx minus 2 into I3 minus I2 equals to 0. Now Vx, same currents we have assumed, so I can directly substitute from the previous equation that Vx is 2 times I1 minus I2, which I have already found out. So I'll substitute Vx in this. So on simplification you should get it as minus 2 times I2 minus 2 times I3 is equal to minus 20. All this is equation number 3. Now last KVL to mesh 4. So this will give me minus 2 times I4 minus 6 into I4 minus I2 is equal to 0. On simplification you should get it as 6 times I2 8 times I4 is equal to 0, equation number 4. So on solving 2, 3 and 4, you will get I2 as 4 ampere, get I3 as 6 ampere, I4 as 3 amperes. Now our IN is nothing but I4, so we have got IN as 3 ampere. Now we can easily find RTH or RN. RTH is VTH upon IN. VTH is 15 and IN is 3, so I can find this as 5 ohms. So this is how I found VTH and RTH for the given circuit. This is terminal A, terminal B, this is RTH 5 ohms and this is VTH 15 volts between terminals A and B. This is how you need to solve the Thevenin's problems. Norton problems also have the same type of approach. So even if the question is to find the Norton's equivalent circuit, we have already found the value of IN and RN. So just the change in the circuit will be, you need to show a current source in parallel with resistance, current source of 3 ampere and parallel resistance of 5 ohms. So that is the Norton's equivalent circuit. Okay, thank you for watching the video.